Hi, friends. How are we doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending from where you are viewing me right now. And if you are passing by, you stop over to watch this interesting video and page, you are welcome. I appreciate all my followers. Thanks for the follow. Like I said, I'll be giving you updates on whatever is happening all over the world. My name is Godwin, the man that provides you with the secret of the embassy, the man that will bring you information from the embassy around the world on how to apply for your visa with little money. You are out of the country. So if you are just passing by, I appreciate you. Thanks for the follow. Very briefly today, I will be talking about immigration, refugees, and citizenship in Canada. Immigration, refugees, citizenship in Canada. My last previous video, I promise I'm going to drop this video on how students can go about studying in abroad. If you want to study in abroad, you must know the country and the purpose of studying in abroad. So today, I want to announce to my followers, announce to all those who are passing by that have stopped to watch this video all over the world, that Canada have introduced a different system in visa application to students for foreign nationals. The IRCC, that is the Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada, have announced that changes will start from study visa. They have announced new changes in Canada in study visa this July 2024. Canadian government has introduced significant updates. They have introduced significant updates to its students visa, right? To its student visa regulations for international students, who are planning to study in Canada. I will take it again for the purpose of clarity. I said Canadian government has introduced a significant update, right, to its studies visa regulations, for all international students who are planning to study in Canada. So if you are planning to study in Canada, you need to watch this video and like this video, share this video, so that other people who are willing or aspiring to take their career to Canada, to Canada, they should hear this and try to prepare themselves. Because Canada, having known as one of the most beautiful country in the world and has a very strong educational system in the world, have brought out these strategies trying to regularize students immigrating to Canada. Right now, the first regulation that Canadian government has put in place is that it says all college and universities, that is transfer restriction. The transfer restriction, there's a restriction from all colleges, universities, students in Canada who are willing, that there will be no longer the students will no longer be able to change their college or universities. They will not be able to change their college or universities after arriving in the country without reapplying for a study visa. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain? What I'm trying to explain is this. One of the restrictions Canadian government has put in place is that it says college and university transfer restriction. There's a restriction from transferring from one college to another. Not like before, that you can easily transfer from one college to another in Canada. Now the Canadian government have said that students in Canada will no longer be able to change their college or universities, right? After arriving in Canada, without reapplying for what? For a study visa. You must reapply for a study visa if actually you intend changing your college or university that you have already applied for, right? So now the second restriction Kenyan government have put in place is this. They say direct reporting to IRCC. There will be a direct reporting to IRCC. The IRCC means Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. That is the meaning. So like previously college and universities reported to their respective provincial government, right? Previously before the restriction came in place, colleges and universities reported to their respective provincial government, right? Then the new regulations requires direct reporting to Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. So that is the process, that is what is going on right now as I speak to you in Canada. You can make your investigation equally to find out if what I'm telling you is a reality. Like I say, my name is Godwin. I am the only person who decided to give you the secret of the embassy. Having traveled out to many African countries and been opportunity to be in the Western world, and having worked in the embassy for years, with my experience, I will give you free of charge. I'm giving you free of charge. So I bring information, undiluted one, to you. But what I need for you is to help me disseminate these informations to other users who could need this information, because information is power. Like in Canada, we have a lot of provinces. We have, for example, we have Prince Edward's Island, we have British Columbia, we have Ontario and Alberta. So there are a lot of provinces in Canada. So prior to this, it was stated that they were reporting to this government, because every province has its own government, just like every state in Africa have their own government or governors. So that is the system. So if you are planning to travel to Canada, watch this video to the end so that you will not miss any of my track. Right? Let's proceed. The next restriction Canadian government has put in place is new study application requirement. New study application requirement. That is what they have put in place. Okay? The Canadian government says if a student wish to change their college, or programs, right, they must submit a new study application. And obtain a new study permit. I don't know if you understand me. Let me take it again so that for the purpose of clarity. Canadian government have brought a restriction by saying new students application requirement that if a student wishes to change their college or programs, they must submit a new study applications and obtain a new study permit. That is what is required in Canada as I speak to you. Right? Now, the next restriction Canadian government put in place was enrollment and status tracking. That there will be enrollment and status tracking. What does it status tracking means? Wait, I will explain it to you so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? The institutions are now required. All institutions in Canada are now required, right, to report the enrollment status of their students, of all their students, directly to IRCC. This include what? Providing informations. To provide information on whether students are attending classes and progressing in their studies. Whether students are attending classes and they are equally progressing in their studies. Kenyan government don't want to take any lapses because they want to maintain their educational standard, that strong educational standard. Because Kenyan government have looked at it with dismay, the way and manner foreign nationals immigrate to study in Canada will abandon their studies and try to take jobs. Because you can be schooling and working, but there is a time frame that you as a student in Canada that you are required to work. If you work more than those period, you are subject to deportation. You will be repatriated back to your country, because the purpose of you coming to Canada is to study, not to work. That working is an additional income whereby the government have used their own initiative to assist international students to help them in paying their tuition fees and paying for their bills. But our foreign nationals all over the world have misused the opportunity by thereby making the government of Canada to bring out a different restriction that will make sure to checkmate all students who are studying in Canada, to make sure that they are progressing and they are attending classes on regular basis, doing their assignment and be able to pass their exam. Because Kenyan government have equally put it that there will be a standard that if you cannot score to a particular GP, if you cannot score to a particular cumulative GP, you will be sent back home, because you are not studying, you are working. Because many Africans who have gone to study in Europe, in abroad, in Canada, you should know that the purpose of you coming to Canada is to study. So that's why I say I'll be giving you information on daily basis of what is happening all over the world. I'm here and well connected, that I will be giving you information. If only you can follow this page and share these videos to other users, like the video, so that you can encourage me to produce more videos, because information is power. I hope I have walked you through on our international students who are willing or aspiring to take their career to the next level. You need to watch this video and share this video, so this video should go a long way to people who may need this information. Thank you for staying tuned. Love you all. Bye for now.